Hello and welcome to today's episode of Scrapneat TV. Today I don't get to hide behind my computer screen and just showing you what's on my computer. I'm actually going to be here talking to you, which is a little scary for me, but hopefully you'll bear with me. But I wanted to show you as we're talking about calendars today, and this is part one of a three-part series of calendars. I wanted to show you the physical product of my calendars. I've been making calendars for family for Christmas for oh goodness, since 2008 or 2007, I think I did my first one. So almost 10 years of doing calendars, and there's a lot of things that I've learned. The biggest thing I've learned is that everybody loves them. My kids love them, my parents love them, my in-laws love them. I make one for my aunt every year, who's both of her kids have passed away, and she lives for that calendar. Anyway, they're just a great way. So one of the first ones I made, I thought I would show you here. This, if I can get it centered on the screen, this was from 2009, so quite a few years ago. My kids are much older now, and my scrapping was not oh so good back in those days. I was just starting out as a digital scrapper. And actually the very first calendar that I made, I did by paper. I bought a 12 by 12, or 12 by 24 calendar, and I paper scrapped the whole top, and I made 3 of them, and it took forever because I made one for my in-laws and for my parents and one for us, and they loved them, but it took so much time because I had to duplicate each one, and so that was 36 pages, 12 by 12 pages that I scrapped. So anyway, you can kind of see here, I think I'm not getting it in the screen very well, but there are, nothing fancy. It doesn't have to be fancy. Like I said, my scrapping was really bad back in those days, but everyone loved them. And some of the times, like here, I would write down, because I used it as a calendar, I mean, even things like recording what we ate for dinner, or the different activities that they had during the month. I was better some months than others at recording things, but it's really a great way to look back and remember things. And it also serves as a really great mini scrapbook. So now, 6 years later, my kids love looking at this and remembering what each other looked like. Oh goodness, my photo editing skills left a lot to be desired as well. Here they are on the first day of school in September of 2009. And so it's super fun to look back and see, the Halloween costumes. Every year I do, well, I guess this year I didn't do it, but most years since then I have done a Christmas photo from the year before with my kids in front of the Christmas tree for the December photo. So that's just a really fun way. This is my most recent one that I did last year. So I didn't have a picture in front of the tree from last year, so I just did a bunch of Christmas photos. Here's us on Thanksgiving just last year, Halloween, September, first day of school, summer, and again, things are written in, activities, doctor's appointments, just those day-to-day things that are really fun to remember and keep up with. So I have really enjoyed calendars, and it's something that I make every year, and I make them the templates to sell. And I have a new set in my store. I'll link it in the blog post. But I wanted to do this video. Tomorrow's video, I will be walking through the actual scrapping of them and how to do that. And then the next day, so today's Thursday, so on probably next Monday, the video on Scrapneat TV will be all about getting them printed and the things I've learned about the best places to print, how to do, sometimes here this is just a generic bottom and I just add my own tops, but I have done where I customize the bottoms and where I found the best places to print. So I will be sharing all of that with you.